Hey y'all, I thought I'd make this video, just kind of feels right. Today's election day, November 5th, 2024, here in America. I want to talk about a topic today that I think is really important today, and that's about the two sides. And it's not the two sides everyone's talking about. It's not red versus blue. It's something completely different. Um, but since the dawn of time, there have been two sides. They're not teams waging war against each other. And it's not anything but just a separation within two groups of people. No better, no worse, no good, no bad. Just is. But there's one side where people understand and are aware of the fact that this life is so much more infinite than the other side can ever imagine. This side has a higher level of awareness due to having life experiences and then implementing the right choices at the right time that allow them to live a lifestyle in which love, light, being truthful and authentic in all moments have allowed them to almost create or curate their own reality to match one that's similar to heaven, in which every day they see the beauty and they see the light within it. These people have attributes that look like being immersed in nature often, that are see the importance of community and find a way to immerse themselves or create their own communities around them. They are beacons of hope, love, and light, and everyone leaves them better than they found them. They leave an impression on people that is truly, truly remarkable. These people oftentimes feel as if they're living in a very different world than the rest. Because this life, the right things, the aligned things happen easily and effortlessly. All the wants and needs are somehow just taken care of. While this other side, the rest of the people, the masses at this current moment, are pretty much chained to this life of suffering, to a way of life, whether even though they may not understand it, they have constantly given away their own power. They are heavily distracted. They blame a politician, a celebrity, or their mother, or ex-girlfriend, whatever it is, for all of their problems. And they're very quick to follow, very quick to distract themselves. And this side is no better or worse than this side. This side is just the beginning stages of the awareness process that will inch them closer, at least in my perspective, to this side. But for now, there are lessons that are meant to be learned within the suffering that they're experiencing. Now, there are certain magnets that pull each side, right? So if you as an individual start in the middle throughout your life, and you can either be pulled towards, let's call it the light or the darkness. If you start in the middle, there are magnets on each end that are pulling us in each way. The light side magnets include time and nature. Oops, got the thumbs up there in the video. Awesome. Loving community, as in family, as in friends, as in romantic relationships. Real foods, real water, or clean water, and pretty much all the inputs one needs to replicate the most natural life possible, the most loving life possible. So these people are also immensely present. They live in the moment. And there are certain levers being pulled in society right now for better or for worse, that either move people closer to this side or oftentimes move them closer to this side. This side is heavily distracted, is being entertained and coerced at all moments. They have removed themselves from nature, which means they live in a shoebox in the clouds in the skyscraper. And this is a broad generalization, they eat fake food. They watch news, it's just entertainment, all day. They are constantly distracting themselves from the present moment. They spend no time in nature, completely removed from what is real. And those people are being coerced into giving their power away, to saying to the politician or the celebrity or someone in their own personal lives, like, hey, you made me this way, and the next one, you're here to fix me. You're here to save me. It is the ultimate mindset of the victim. It is the ultimate mindset of living in fear. And all fear is contrived from this point. To get one from this side to this side, where they can experience heaven on earth on this side, it is a subtraction of love and an addition, not a subtraction of love, a subtraction of fear and an addition of love. So the less media they consume, the less fake food they eat, all XYZ, whatever it is, when you subtract all that, there's nothing left but the present moment, which will incline one to spend more time in nature, will incline a person to build more community, to spend more time with loved ones, to do what's right for their mind and body, taking care of it. And that will move them, itch them closer over here. Politics, back on kind of what's going on today. Politics is the definition of giving your power away. We are putting our intention around others, dictating how we're going to live. And I'm all for democracy. I'm a huge fan of the whole system, at least the initial principles of the system. So, by no means am I discounting what voting can do. But there is a certain amount of attention and intention that can be given to politics that would actually be beneficial. And then there's an amount of attention that is diminishing returns, in which politics is used as a vehicle of distraction, a vehicle in which we can express the internal anger that we have towards ourselves, towards others, the internal fear that we have towards ourselves, towards others, and project that into the realm of politics. And so those on both sides of the aisle that feel this immense fear towards this certain bill being passed or a certain movement taking place on their side, that immense fear is a projection of what's going on in their own lives. But they're externalizing it in a way that keeps them distracted and keeps them in place. And to the other side, it's as if all the fingers have been pointing outwards. We must point them to us and go within and really feel through what's actually going on here. Observe our own reality. Observe our own life. And realize that we are the solution to all of our problems. We are the reason that we're not the way we feel as if we're meant to be. And ourselves and only ourselves. But that's a level of responsibility that people aren't really ready for. Even people that are all about responsibility and all about People that are all about taking charge and taking control are also doing so from a place of fear. I don't know how I got on that, but that just kind of came to me. I mean, I thought of that deeply before, but in conclusion, I think it's really important to understand that there are two sides taking place: the light and the darkness. And we decide how we perceive both sides and which reality we want to live in. Again, there are magnets on each pole, and we get to decide which magnet we're drawn to. This is meant to be a message of self-empowerment, a message of self-responsibility, and to help others understand that someone who takes full responsibility for themselves in every moment is no longer subject to the same reality in which those who don't take responsibility for themselves are. You get to create your own rules. That's something I wish for everyone. I hope you all found this valuable. I kind of like the idea of just pressing record and going. I'm going to keep doing that. Hope it made sense. I don't know. But the real revolution happens right inside of you. Allow yourself to go there. Thank you all for joining me today. I love you all. The future looks bright. My future looks bright. And I'm excited for you to join me there. I love you.